Thousands of people around the world don't know about the story that I'm talking about. But it's a story that happened in West Africa. That is, we're taken from Ghana, Gambia, Senegal, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, and other parts of West African countries. There is a door, and the door is called the Door of No Return at the Cape Coast Castle. Meaning that when the slave master captured our people to take them to America, Brazil, England, and all other parts of Europe, they said that they're not going to come back anymore. But today, speaking from Ghana, statistics show that over 10,000 diasporians live in Ghana now. That is the ascendants of the people that have been captured from West Africa to America, to the Caribbean, to Brazil, to part of Europe. They have come back and they are living in Ghana. Today, my story is to try to find out how possible was that they were able to make it back from America to Africa. Hello viewers, I'm in Elmina. I have known this brother for about 5 years now, maybe since 2010. A very knowledgeable man, and he got a lot of things in his head. He got a lot of stuff to say. But I have never had a chance to really talk to him. This morning, I am talking to the man called Sheebaz. So my man Sheibbaz, what motivated you to come back to Ghana?
Well, there have been many things that have motivated me to come to my homeland, land of my natural ancestral inheritance. One of them being that we know that as Africans, the entire planet is our cohabitation, and we belong to every land because we are the mother, father, kings, owners, rulers of that land. We are the ones who first cultivated that land. However, Mother Africa represents the land of our natural ancestral inheritance, the origin of humankind. So it's natural for us to want to return and touch this soil.
So, what state did you come from America to Ghana? What state?
I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and I've been here now for 18 years.
All right. I wanted to tell me, because the name, your name always catches my head. It's like Sheebaz. In Ghana here, I don't really hear anybody being called Sheebaz. You are the only Sheebaz I know. Sheebaz, the only one. What's the meaning of the name Sheebaz?
Sheebaz is likened to a tribe of people called the Lost Found God tribe of Sheebaz.
The lost tribe.
The lost and found. Okay. The lost but then found, because there was a people who went out into other lands to cultivate and bring civilization. Okay. Sheebaz went out into the world and went out into North America. The lost found tribe of people, of African people from the African diaspora that landed in that area.
Give me. This is a history that, I don't know about. And as I told you already, this man is a highly knowledgeable man. He knows a lot of stuff. So keep listening. Don't take your eyes off, because he got a lot of things to say, my man. What do your friends tell you? It's like all of a sudden Sheebaz says, I'm going to Ghana, I'm going to Elmina. What did your friends think? Because I know that even as I am living here, as I am in Accra, and then wanting to go and live, like say maybe Northern Ghana, some of my friends will go, well, why do you want to go there? Northern Ghana, the sun is too hot. There's Hamatan over there. People got all these little things to say that makes you not want to go. But then thinking that you have to, cross the ocean, either by ship or 1,000 miles with an aeroplane. What did your friends tell you at the time when you wanted to come to Ghana?
Well, my friends and family alike, those of us who know, the connection of us as African people, and those of us who don't. It's mixed emotions. Some people thought, yes, it's a far place and we're not even African. We've been disconnected from ourselves. We think that we're different people, but we're not. They also was people who also were conscious and said, hey, brother, I'm right behind you. Set the way and lead the way. We're going to be there with you. And some of them, you know, do wish that they could be here. And some of them do intend at some point in their life to either visit or to come here to stay.
Well, your first time, your first experience when you landed Kotoka International Airport, I believe it was still Kotoka International Airport at the time you came. When you landed on the motherland, how did you feel?
Listen, man, you know, what more of an experience when you know that you touch the soil of the motherland and you come down, especially where we're sitting right now. Being here in this locality, if you Google map it, you will see 0 longitude, 0 latitude tells you in the center of the earth. So you could feel spiritually, you feel open to people, embraced you. I saw faces of my relatives. Immediately when the plane landed, I was embraced by African family. I knew that I was kin and kith. I was received that way.
Wow. So now, coming to Elmina, did you know much about Elmina yourself?
I did research about Ghana. I knew pretty much about Ghana and a lot of the history. However, you can never hear all the stories from the people unless you actually come here. So when I actually landed here, I lived in a cross-side Dansoman area first, and after leaving there and coming and settling in Elmina, and then really hearing the indigenous family kinfolks talk about the history of the land, it began to become very clear to us that have came to this area that we were fulfilling prophecy here.
You see, you know what? I have been doing some research, and I have now come across some other folks in America now who are saying that black people that are in America are not Africans. They don't come from Africa. And I find it very hard. Some of them, you know, they put placards on the street and, you know, they have symbols and stuff like that describing Africans as, you know, they're not related to them. What is your take on that? Because for me, I feel like if we have all come from this place, but some people are still Africans or black people in America still saying that they're not from Africa. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it right. What do you think? Why is that? Why is that so?
Well, I look at it like this, you know, over the hundreds of years that we have been disconnected from ourselves, I can't blame or force anyone. If that's the way your mentality, your consciousness feel, and African people, we are so diverse, you can be from anywhere you want to be on this planet. You got Africans, I mean, you've seen the documentaries, look them up. Hidden Colors do an excellent job of breaking down who we are as a people. We belong to all the lands. We are indigenous people. So if those people in North America or wherever they want to be claim that that's their land of their natural ancestral inheritance, so be it. Let them have it.
Diaspora, the Jamaicans, the Caribbeans, so the Americans, you know, even those who hidden south in Asia and thing, come back soon. We need you, man. When you come, Africa can be united, man. Africa will be united when you all come. And you know, Africa, we have everything.
Well, so tell me, in Ghana here, because you've been living here for 18 years now, and I believe that now you speak a little bit of Ghanaian language, right? So what language do you speak?
Well, here in Central Region, we are Fantis. My children are Fanti, my queens are Fanti, yes. Crying, yo.
I'm also a Fanti you.
Oh, I know, yeah. You can see you are homeboy. You will see.
So Marty says, we are anywhere. Who do you anywhere has it?
Yo, oh, I was installed just a few months ago now.
My man, give a clap to the guy, man. You know what? He's right in there. He's right in there. But now we're gonna go into his real, African side. That is, tell me the African name that you've got over here and why they've given you that African name.
Well, many of us who are returning home, we are also being installed as kings or queens and queen mothers.
Because you guys left here as kings and queens. Yes. So you come back to being a king and you come back to be a queen.
Yes, right here in my village, the beautiful village of Itri, which is the gateway to Elmina, I've been installed as an Asafo hen. So I'm Nana Okofu, Itri Kweku Abebu II.
You take it again because you know what? I just like people to just get it clear. So just punch it, boom, 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 boom.
Asafo hen, Nana Okofu, Itri Kweku Abebu II. And the Abebu is important. We know what Abebu means. Abebu is all of our names, actually, because Abebu means one who has gone but has now returned. And they see us as Abebu.
Man, you know your language very well. How long did it take you to actually just grab that, fancy language a little bit? I mean, it would take you some time. How long did it take you?
Actually, my children, my wife, and the children are mercifulest because they see us all the same. They see us as when they land, when we land, and the children see you, they see you as a brother or a father or an uncle. So they immediately give you the language, and you immediately hear it differently when children, because they have it unadulterated that you understand and understand them. So my children, being...
Was it a bit of a struggle for you at the beginning when you couldn't understand a lot of people? I mean, they could talk in Fanti, you speak English, you could feel them, but sometimes you don't understand what you wish you could understand what he's saying.
Yes, of course. We also, know that frequency and vibration. A lot of the times you're in the market and people, we long to communicate. So especially here in Africa, we got hands and facial. We don't just talk with mouth. We got facial expressions. We talk so you will feel and you will know. You will understand. You will know what is going on.
So each and every day you are still learning. You're still learning the Fanti language?
Yes, of course. My hearing is also better than my mouth. My mouth, because of the English, have crick, crack, cross us. That's what English is.
Because you guys are monolingual.
Yeah, we speak that one dialogue that has so many different meanings. You can say one thing and mean another. Good morning, hello, you see.
What's your favorite food in Ghana? What's your favorite food in Ghana?
Actually, at our restaurant here, we do quite a bit of local foods as well as international dishes, but I've always loved my banku and tilapia.
Did you hear that? Banku, tilapia, and pepper. And that's my best food too. Banku, tilapia, and pepper. And the real pepper I'm talking about is really hot.
Now, I also want to say about tilapia, we're not talking about that tilapia that y'all are getting outside. We have our own freshwater tilapia, not these pond tilapia. We got real tilapia here. So we don't fear tilapia like you. I know that there's some media about tilapia.
Well, when I came here, I saw one Africa being written over there. And I know one Africa already. You know what I mean? Because I was here 2010. And then I met you. But coming back now, trying to get the real story, what is One Africa?
One Africa serves as a health resort. We do a lot of holistic healing practice.
So you work over here?
Yes. My mom's, myself, my children, my wife, this is a family-run business. We've been a family business for the past 20 years.
Did you guys hear that? This is a holistic place. A place for you to come to get yourself fixed. Am I being right on that?
That's right. We do quite a bit of holistic health practices here. People come and give testimonies from all over the world. They come here and they find healing.
Have you had any moment in Ghana where you feel like, man, you know what? This is motherland, but I just feel like just taking off again and go back to America? Or those kind of moments where you think like, man, this guy pissed me off so much that, you know what? Have you been through those kind of moments where you feel like, even though this is your original home, but you wish at that particular time you were in America?
I can only answer that question by telling you my experience, and my experience will answer it for you. In 18 years of being here, I've only gone back once.
Did you guys hear that? Ghana is good for Mr. Sheebaz.
So that tells you that I have no desire. I haven't lost anything. The only thing I miss is I miss my people. I miss family. I miss friends. I miss everyone. Yeah, I miss people.
Just tell them to come down. Please, family, please come down. Come down to Elmina. Sheebaz is still waiting for you. So that's it. So. But what is some of your challenges so far as being a chief or an elder in this community? What are some of your challenges?
Well, of course, the challenges are just like anywhere else. Here, we are developing, we are bringing new substances to our village. We need things, lights, water, things like that. We've gotten over those hurdles. We are developing schools, community centers. It's just like anywhere else. We are developing a community, and we are building a nation which is going to be our empire. And our empire, we have to get substances. So.
Black Empire News. You can only see this on ZOH TV. ZOH TV out of Ghana, out of Africa is international.